Chapter 2, Dragon Rising. The first time I'd met the Dragonborn, I was still living with my father in the hamlet of Ivarstead, doing the heavy lifting for an old farmer named MacLeod. He arrived as the sun was setting, flanked by a Bosmer ranger wrapped in leathers and furs, and an intimidating shield maiden clad in steel. Apparently he had some business with a group of warriors from Hammerfell, who had arrived at the inn a few nights prior. At one point he approached me with some questions, and I took the opportunity to tell him about my dream of becoming an adventurer like himself and his companions. My father had become very protective after the death of my mother, and refused to let me leave Rorikstead or partake in anything dangerous. But here was this stranger offering to speak with him about allowing me to pursue my own dreams, and even giving up some of his own hard-earned gold to help me on my way. Little did I know then that this man had been made a Thane of the Hold only a day before for slaying a dragon, and was capable of shouting men to pieces with his voice. Hey everybody, AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Let's Play. So in the previous episode, we fought a dragon and slayed him, and collected his soul, and we also discovered, excuse me Lydia, that we are Dragonborn. So we were summoned by the Greybeards to High Hrothgar, but we had a little bit of a run-in when we re-entered the city with a group of Alik'r Warriors who were looking for somebody. And so we met somebody they were looking for, one Saadia, who is hanging out in the inn. And after some discussion with you guys, we've decided to side with the Alik'r Warriors. So we're going to go lure her out to the stables where the warriors will take her prisoner and return her to Hammerfell for trial. Alright, by the way, Faendal went home, so it's just me and Lydia right now. I gave Lydia Faendal's hood, but let's find Saadia. She should be up here. No, she's not. Okay. Well, it is nighttime, so she should be in the inn somewhere. Oh, there she is.
Any news of the Alik'r?
I was unable to defeat them all, and they're coming for you now.
What? How? I thought they weren't allowed within the city.
They found a way in. We need to get you out of here.
But where will I go? I can't keep running forever.
There's a horse waiting at the stables. I'll make sure you're safe.
After all this, I have to pick up and leave again? If you really think this is the only way, I trust you. Let's not waste any time. Until next time.
Alright, so let's follow her out there.
Oh, Saadia.
Yes, Mum?
We're running low on the Blackbriar mead. In a couple of days, I'll have you make a run, fetch some more.
Oh, yes, Miss Hulda.
Okay. Are you going? Are we fleeing?
I'm not getting paid to stand around. Speak quickly, or not at all.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. So one of the reasons I generally side with the Alik'r is because if you listen to her story versus the story of the Alik'r, theirs tends to make more sense with what happens in the lore. Where are you going?
Please, let's hurry.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for you. I don't know. I'm going to start walking this way. We'll wait down here if we have to, but... Anyways, she says that she spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion in Hammerfell. And, wow, it's really dark. Is my lantern on? What is it under? Is it this one? Oh, I forgot to give the golden claw back. We'll have to do that. I think it's under armor, actually. Yeah, it's on. It's just not doing a ton. So as I was saying, she says she spoke out against the Aldmeri Dominion in Hammerfell. And if you follow the lore, you know that after the Great War, Hammerfell broke away from the Empire and fought their own resistance movement against the Aldmeri Dominion. And so I don't necessarily see somebody speaking out against the Aldmeri going into hiding in Skyrim. It would make a lot more sense that she would join the resistance movement there if that were the case. Whereas the Alik'r claim that she sold out a city to the Aldmeri Dominion, and that would make a lot more sense. Lydia. That would make a lot more sense because she would have nowhere to hide in the province being Hammerfell if that were the case. So that would make a lot more sense why she was here, which is why I tend to side with them. The lighting around here is weird.
Been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim.
Alright, where's Kamatu? I think he's back here somewhere. It is very dark. There he is, hiding in the bushes.
Hmm?
So why are you after Saadia?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
See, that
All right,
is
then.
much more in line with the lore than what she says. So that's why I tend to side with them. Plus, you know, if you side with her, you have to kill all these people. They don't kill anybody. If you side with them, they just take her prisoner. So I tend to believe that she is the untrustworthy one.
We meet
Be
at
careful.
last, my dear lady.
What is this? What have you done?
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did you? Your luck had to run out sometime.
Boom. And so she's just stunned. Can I pickpocket her? No. Alright.
Now we'll take our friend here back to Hammerfell, where she will pay the price for her treason.
She won't be harmed?
Not on the way back. Once she gets there, it's not up to me to decide what's done with her. And as for you, I owe you a portion of the reward, don't I? Well, here you go. Spend it wisely, and if I may, don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face. You're better than that.
Alright.
Until next time.
It's nice doing business with you. So yeah, like I said, I just find their story much more convincing. It makes a lot more sense in line with the lore and stuff that we know about what's going on at the time, where her story doesn't really mesh up with anything. So that's my logic anyways, and a lot of you tended to agree with me, even if not necessarily for the same reasons. So I guess our next step is to start heading to Ivarstead so that we can make our way up the 7,000 steps. So I'm going to get some rest, and I will see you guys when we head out for the journey. Okay guys, so we've made it to Darkwater Crossing. I was having some issues with the rain. It was crashing my game, but I figured out the issue. The ENB was clashing with one of the weather mods I have running. So it's all sorted out now, and I think the rain looks fantastic. So I'm going to leave it alone from here, but I figured we'd stop off. We're about halfway to Ivarstead, and this is a good opportunity to load up on some ore and smelt some stuff, so I think I'm going to do that. Is this stuff free? No. Unfortunately, it is not. However, I can make gold ingots. Why can't I make steel ingots?
Beautiful, but I can't stand this.
I have the requisite materials, or at least I thought I did. Maybe it requires steel smithing. Let's level ourselves up. And I'm going to go stamina. And then health again. And let's see, smithing. We'll go steel smithing. I have an extra perk because of the dragon blood we picked up, so let's go two-handed. And we already threw a point into archery. Can we go any further? We can. I'm gonna go overdraw then, because that's really gonna help with our sneaking stuff. Also, speaking of sneaking, I should probably continue down this path as well, but that'll be our next level up. So now I can make steel ingots. Okay, so that's Ars Metallica doing that, I assume, making me get the steel perk before I can smelt any steel. I don't want to waste any of my arrows. Okay, so we're good there. I'm gonna save the rest of my iron though, and I'm not going to bother with the steel, or the gold, excuse me. So let's go inside and we'll do a little bit of mining. We'll talk to some people. Wow, it is popping down here. What does this place have again? Corundum, okay. If I spam this, will she stop? No, she will not. Okay, then we'll find a different one. Like that one. Alright kid, what do you got to say?
Hi, I've never seen you around here before. Are you a miner too?
No, not really.
What's your trouble? That Argonian telling tales again?
What can you tell me about Darkwater Crossing?
Not much to it, really. We fish and keep to ourselves. Try to keep from upsetting the Empire or the Stormcloaks, and so far the war's left us alone.
Okay.
I'd better get going.
Can you let me mine that at some point? Alright, we got more stuff down here. Anything in this barrel I can take? Something's moving around. Oh, that was the barrel opening. Let's grab this book. This doesn't look like one that I have. Oh, it leveled me up a little bit. Okay, so who else is down here?
I've heard those mages up
That's
in
empty,
trying to
empty.
figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim.
Let's see, what's this person doing? Oh, that's
I used to
Anarchy.
be an adventurer in my day. Then I settled down, got married.
You were an adventurer?
That's right. I used to explore all over. I'm the one who originally found the mine Darkwater Crossing was built around. I was actually scouting a bit the other day, old time's sake. Spied a brigand heading back to his camp. Up for a little hunting? My husband is being a sad stick, so I can't go myself.
Sure, I'll do it.
This brings back memories. Come back when you're done, and maybe I'll be up to showing you a few tricks.
Okay.
Bandits are cowards. Don't strain yourself chasing them all down.
I'm gonna jump in here and start mining this before she gets back to it. Okay, who's this guy?
I try to think of it as coaxing the ore from the rock.
Alright. Have you been working in the mines long?
This mine is only a few years old, but I've been digging up ore for over a century.
Wow.
We're getting to the point where the tunnels are getting deep into the rock. People complain of bad coughs and foul air. I've seen this before. We need some medicines to combat the ore dust. I was about to send a message to Windhelm for aid.
Well, I could deliver that message for you.
Thank you. Take it to Quintus in the white file.
I sure will. Probably not right away, though. Can I borrow some of your mead? Thank you. Don't need that axe. Is there anything? Oh, there's one. Okay, so now that we've picked up some corundum, let's go ahead and make a little bit more steel. So the more steel we have, the better. I can start crafting with it. Looks like we'll only be able to get 3 more, but that's better than nothing.
Well,
And I could make a couple corundum ingots as well. That might be a good idea. Let's see. I think it might be faster to do it this way. There we go. Okay. And I do not want to turn my iron, or my pickaxe into iron. So we'll leave it at that.
You're looking for work? We could use an extra hand in the mine. Annika used to help more with the mining,
Cool.
but nowadays she's a bit of a bounder.
Here's some extra corundum I don't
I'll
need.
buy everything you've dug up. Until next time.
So that actually gives us a favor quest in this hold too. I don't know which hold this is. I assume it's probably Windhelm. So I don't know how much that'll help us in the immediate, sense, but down the road it might come in handy.
hear all this talk
I don't
about a
think
war?
there's really anything else here for us, so let's hit the road. I guess I'll see you guys when we get to Ivarstead. Okay guys, so we finally made it. Let's see what there is to do here before we head on up the steps.
Oh, you're a traveler. You must have so much to tell about the world outside this boring town.
Yeah, but I'm not
I wish
really
I could
interested
go with you.
in chatting right now. Let's see.
My daughter's driving me
No.
crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit
Stop
hungry.
talking. I'm like, my camera's like stuck on him right now. Oh crap. It's bugging out.
If you ever settle down to have children, think twice before you do it.
Okay.
Just get out of town as
Okay,
fast
that
as
fixed
you
it.
can.
Good.
Nothing for anyone.
I guess we'll head to the inn. I don't really see anybody else hanging about. There's one guy in particular that I'm looking for, but I don't see him right now, so let's try the inn first.
If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Okay,
Is it absolutely
let's
necessary to bother me right
talk to him.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town.
It's haunted.
A haunted barrow, you say?
There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul.
Do they haunt the town as well?
Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
I could take a look for you.
If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
Alright, let's see. Anyone ever explore the barrow?
About a year or two ago, some fella named Wendelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again.
Creepy. What do you got for sale?
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
You have, like, no money. I'll take the salt. And, let's see, that's all you got is food. Ooh. That's kind of rare. I guess I'll pass, though. Let's see, what can I sell him? Those are worth a bit. Not that much, but better than carrying it around. Okay. And yeah, that's all I can sell him.
If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
I have a lot of loot on me and Lydia that I'd like to get rid of, but there's nobody here that can buy it, so let's just get moving. Okay, so before we head up there, there's one more person I want to talk to. We'll check out the barrow tomorrow. Tomorrow in game, next episode in, you know, real time. But can I sell you guys anything? I tried to sell you something.
Have anything interesting to tell me?
No. Ah, crap, it did it again.
I can't imagine how exciting it must be to journey from place to place. You're so lucky.
Your face looks weird.
I wish I could go with you.
Okay. Where is this guy? We might have to go check his house. Nope, there he is.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
What type of deliveries do you usually make?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I could do it for you. I'm headed up there anyways.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Anything I should watch out for on the way up?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
Alright.
Be careful up there.
I will. Let's head on up. It's getting dark, so we better hurry. Okay, guys, so we are headed up the 7,000 steps, and we're nearly to the top. We are coming to the point in this journey where we have to fight the frost troll, though. There he is. So if you guys are familiar with this part, you know this can be pretty difficult. So I figured I would do this on camera because, you know, fighting the stray wolf here and there is not that challenging, but this guy can be really difficult. He did take a little bit of fall damage there, so let's try to keep the pressure on. The thing about trolls is they regenerate health, so you got to keep doing damage as best you can. A great way to mitigate that is with fire damage, because the DOT that fire does will really, really help you there. Whew, that was close. Let's get away from Lydia. She's wounded. There we go. That wasn't too bad, actually. She did a lot of the heavy lifting for us there. Okay. I don't think I've missed any etched tablets yet. This should be the next one. Let's see. If this is 5, then we're good. I'm trying to get them all. You get a nice little status effect if you get all of these. It only lasts for a short amount of time, but it's still kind of handy, so I always do it. At least on the first go. Beyond that, you know, it's not really all that valuable, but basically what it does is it lets you run back down if you're not going to fast travel without having to deal with any of the animals. So basically nothing nature-wise will bother you. You can still be attacked by bandits and stuff, but you get like 24 hours of no animals attacking you. So there's 6. And ooh, that's some heavy wind. Let's see. I think we still got a little ways to go, so I might make another cut here and we'll come back when we're actually there. There's a downed tree right there. That's kind of cool. Let's find out. Might not be worth making a cut here. It might be right around the corner if I remember right. It's not too far, but the distance of the map marker leads me to believe otherwise. So we will... Oh, almost missed this one. That one's 8, so we're still on track. I can't remember how many there are. I thought there was like 10, so there may only be one more between us and the last one. Yeah, there's Hrothgar right there, so maybe it's only 9. I guess that would make sense, you know, 9 divines, 9 etched tablets. So this, yeah, I think this is the last one here at Talus's feet. I don't think we got the effect, huh? Damn, that moon is bright. Oh well. Oh, that's the last one. Okay. Grab me some snowberries, and this should give us the effect. Yep. Voice of the Sky. Very nice. Okay, so let's hop up here. We'll deliver Klimek's supplies, and then we'll head inside. And I think I'll leave Lydia at the door so that she does not make a bunch of noise, because I'd like to be able to hear these guys talk, after all. You know, this is kind of important. I'm going to borrow some of this stuff. Good for potions and whatnot. And in we go. Okay, so Lydia.
Right behind you.
Wait here.
As you wish, my Thane.
I'm not going to leave you outside in the cold, but can't have you interrupting. Oh, they were apparently expecting me.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
You call me Dragonborn. What does that mean?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Alright. Oh, sorry about your pots.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
Well, we are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only one?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Well, I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power, As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Damn, look at that parallax. There we go.
You learn a new word like a monster. You truly do have the gift.
How do you know I learned
Learning
it?
a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Why, thank you.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thumb.
Okay.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Oh, look at that pot spin. That was entertaining.
Well done. Again.
Sorry. This guy's just like getting hit by the back blast.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
That's Einarth. This must be Bori. Yup. The guy I've been shouting at for the last 5 minutes. Okay. So I'll hustle on down here to the gate. Oh, look at that.
You will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind. Wold. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thumb. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wood.
Okay. Let's go ahead and equip that now. Got another level up already. We'll do Whirlwind Sprint.
Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Wulfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn.
Okay. Guess I'll wait in line.
Master Bori. Rex. Wolf. Now, your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes.
Bori. Cool. So that's done. Let's talk to Arngir for a little bit more.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
I don't know how I do it. It just happens.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrave. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Let's see, so what else might he tell us? So who was Jürgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
Do you have any idea why the dragons are returning? Do you think it has something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Alright. Well, thank you, Master. I will continue my training.
Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead.
Okay.
Wind guide you.
Alright guys, so we're going to call it here. As always, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Skyrim with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode, where we will go, or at least begin the journey to retrieve the Horn of Jürgen Windcaller. So thanks again for watching.